Okay. Let's do.
All right, guys. So we're here meeting up with my mentor, one of my first mentors when I got into the business. But right now we are at one of his commercial buildings. As you can see, he's doing some work to this. He's meeting up with his contractor. But we're gonna dive in today and kind of find out how to actually get into the passive income business and how to build wealth through real estate. And this is the guy that you need to talk to. You know what, guys? This guy is really a mentor to me, and anybody that's getting into real estate, especially like real estate rehabbing and flipping, you definitely need a mentor. And this guy literally helped me find my first property, walked me through the process, and not a lot of guys out there are going to do that. Now, he's probably not going to do that for you unless you pay him big money. Maybe, I don't know.
You don't need to pay me big money, but I can tell you that I have had a great success rate. I've helped quite a few people become multimillionaires with very little money.
And that is true. And he has a lot of great stories, and that's the reason why we are doing this today. For all you guys that are out there that are just tuning in, want to get into real estate, thinking it can't be done, this guy can actually make it happen. Now, here's the thing. He literally has made people millions of dollars. And I've taken his strategy time and time over again, it actually works. And we're in one of these projects right now, and that's the reason why we're filming today, so that way you guys can get a general idea and kind of see how all this process works behind the scenes. So now you're taking your earned hard money, coming into this unit here, one of the units, and you're rehabbing this, right?
Yeah, and through the help of the city. There's programs out there right now for downtown or in urban development areas that if you check with your councilman or your city or you know, who I'm using is Eric Bordenheim, and he's the head of urban development for downtown. He's helped me quite a bit. Matter of fact, I just qualified for the VIP program, Visual Improvement Program, which helped me do the whole facade out front.
Oh, wow.
They granted me $25,000. And it's a grant, so you have to spend your money up front and then they reimburse you.
Gotcha.
But I'm going to do the interior myself.
So what's going on with this unit? What is it zoned for?
So this is live and work. So whatever office residential, if somebody wanted to open up a store here, they could, and they could actually live in here. So I'm going to put an apartment in the back.
Okay.
And somebody could open up a retail spot. They can open up an office. They can do whatever they want here. This one area in downtown is live and work. Okay. It's really nice. So if somebody wanted to open up an antique shop here, they could, and they could wake up in the morning, take a shower, make a cup of coffee, come out, open the front doors and work.
All right, show me your rehab. What's going on here? What other things have you done?
Well, we put a new floor in, just new floorboards.
Okay.
You know, this is all going to be redone, right? All of this old plaster's coming out, new drywall's going in. This is a block wall, actually. So we don't want to, you know, I wanted to put some insulation behind here. So this is going to be a faux wall, right? It's all furred out and ready to put the drywall on it. Put in new windows.
Nice.
It's going to be all new electric. Let's walk back here. I'll show you kind of, there's the plans right there, although they will change. There's plumbing over here under the floorboards that I took out in case I want to make this. This used to be a hair salon at one point.
So what are you going to put right here?
You know, I don't know what I'm going to use it for right now, but there used to be, so if I go to lease it, I'll lease it and I'll cover some of the TIs if somebody gives a long-term lease. Okay. TIs for you guys, it's tenant improvements in case, you know, when a tenant comes in. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, but the plumbing will stay under the ground in case I ever want to run 6 sinks and they want to make this a hair salon.
Cool.
Because this would actually be a great hair salon.
Actually, it would be.
Right? So then we come in here. If I make this a brokerage or something or an office, this will be the IT room, the office, the copier. This is all being demoed. It's going to be one massive.
Oh, you're ripping all this out?
Oh, yeah. This is going to be one massive unisex bathroom. This could either be one of two things right here, and then you'll have to come back and we'll do a peek of what it looks like.
Yeah,
this
that'd
is
be cool.
This is either going to be a bedroom
okay,
and like a living room spot. or it's going to be a conference room.
Gotcha.
We come through here, and this is good. This wall's coming out as well, and this is going to be a full kitchen right here.
Cool.
But if you notice, these are all new windows, dual pane glass windows, high energy, and that's it. This is one side of it. There's many facets to these two buildings. When that 1611 number Suite A is done, I'm anticipating anywhere between $1,800 to $2,000 a month come in.
Okay.
I've got a tenant here that currently pays $1,500 a month, so that's $3,500 for just 1611. Let's go through here, the courtyard.
Now, Rich also owns all this too, right here, basically. All the way to
Yeah,
the
this
end.
is 1605. This was part of that package.
Yeah.
So I bought both of them from the same seller, and with his money. So this is the backside of the print shop. This is going to become a fountain, and this is going to be a common area between the two buildings. I'm going to put 4 trees in here, a nice patio cover over here, and a couple barbecues, maybe some sitting areas. This is 3 different tenants. And then what's unique about this building, Chakits, is it's so mixed use.
Yeah.
And this is what the city allowed from years ago. There's 3 residential apartments here with 4 different commercial spaces.
Yeah.
So apartment 1, 2, and 3 are already occupied.
And you mentioned something about the city coming out here doing the windows too, right?
Yeah, I got to apply for the new VIP package program and get another additional $25,000 from the city to help with my rehab. They were very impressed with the first rehab project.
That's good. Now, Rich, on this unit, you were saying something about you were going to do something to this one, right? The front of the facade and all that.
Same with 1611. I'm going to move this door out of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to put all glass in here and put the door entrance from here just to make it more inviting. It's so dark and closed off right now, it needs to be more inviting. This right here, I'm going to take this window out as well, frame it, and bring the glass over to here.
Oh, wow.
And I'll probably put the door entrance here as well, and then get rid of this cavernous
Yeah.
where you got to walk down the hallway. Look.
Okay.
Okay. So this is one of the common areas. I've got an accountant over here. She pays $1,500 a month.
Okay.
This may be one of my projects that I'm about to do. I think I'm going to set up a We Buy Gold shop in there.
Nice.
And then we go back, and if we walk back, there's 2 other offices. I don't want to invade anybody's privacy. But 500, 500, 1,500 is 2,000. 3 apartments, let's just call them 700 apiece, is another 2,100, right? So now we're at 4,100.
Okay.
And 1,000 for this. So that's 5,100.
Then you got the other 2.
And another 3,500.
So about
8,600, between 8,600 and 9,000. Once I refinance this property through the bank, maybe 3.5% interest, 3% interest is 900 plus my taxes, 1,200 a month. I just bought a property that I'm going to make $8,000 a month on it with no money.
That's just crazy with no money. Fucking business.
You know what's so funny? Is people are like, dude, how come you're not closing 100 deals a year anymore? And I said, because the real money's in investing it.
That is right. Passive income, man. That's what this guy's doing. But the crazy thing about it is 0 money. Unbelievable. Other people's money.
Yeah, well, that just happened to work out on this deal. But you got to think outside the box, man.
Yeah.
You got to think outside the box. I mean, it benefited him as well.
Yeah. So basically what you did was solve a problem, you helped him out, and you were able to get a good deal out of it.
It was a win-win for everybody.
Yes.
For sure, a win-win.
Okay.
Because without him loaning me that money, his money would have been sound asleep in the bank. Right? Instead, he loaned me the money, he's making 6%. He knows, I'll guarantee it, right behind here I own 9 houses. Free and clear.
You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's over.
Well, we know that. Oh yeah, that's right. Tell him about that real quick. Tell him about that crew.
What?
The film industry. This guy was a fucking playboy, dude.
All right, so, he's laughing at one point in time, and I'll give you one of the headshots.
Yes. Hey, send me the headshots. We're going to put it on the headshots right now.
So I started off, I was an actor in Hollywood.
That's true.
And then realized, you know what, I'm getting kind of old, so I went on the other side of the camera and went into the production side and became a location manager, which actually enticed me because all I was doing was real estate transactions to start investing in real estate. Yeah. So I moved out to Las Vegas and got my real estate license only because I had 2 agents that I've met that weren't doing the deals the way I wanted them done. They didn't understand it, so I went and got my own license.
Yeah.
And here I am. I've been. Thank you for not doing my deals right. I could have bought this. I'm so mad. I was out of town. This whole piece from here to there, it used to be an Arby's.
Correct.
210,000 probate sale.
Damn.
Probably worth $3 million right now.
So what was the backstory with this? The guy bought it, he did a Church's Chicken and fell off, right?
I went out of business. If you guys look over there, you see that greenhouse? I don't know if you can see it. The red house, the blue house a little bit further down, that's all part of
The Mayfair.
the
Estates.
Mayfair Estates, the Bellatux Properties Estates. I put up that big retainer wall just to give my my houses some privacy. That wall was never there. So a lot of people don't still believe in downtown. I don't know why. There's hundreds of millions of dollars going into downtown.
Yeah.
Hundreds of millions. If you look at all the islands and the streets going in with all the palm trees, all the lighting, the Arts District, the Attorney Row, it's amazing, the development here. Here's another little piece I have right here. It's a triplex.
So you did the driveway again too on this one?
Yeah, I had this repaved, and then just this year, I had it repaved 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But this is called a slurry coat. They come back in and redo it, just because I like to keep my properties looking nice.
Yeah, and it looks nice too.
You know, I have no problems keeping this tenant occupied.
You said this was what, a triplex?
This is a triplex, yeah. Which is cool because it's zoned commercial, but I keep residential tenants in it. So I could bulldoze this, I could change it, I could do whatever I wanted to do.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm really upset that I didn't grab that piece because I would have.
Yeah, you would have had this whole entire block basically.
half a city block on Charleston frontage. Yeah.
Damn.
But again, so I used to have grass in here, and then I realized this year, look, man, I'm spending $300 a month on the grass and another $150 for the landscaper, $450 a month. It didn't pencil.
Yeah.
So I bought, $1,000 worth of rock in.
Okay.
Right
What'd you
there,
end up paying for this property?
This was $2.25.
What is it worth now?
Here I could probably get 160 a door, 170 a door, so maybe 480, 500. But it's not about the flip for me anymore.
Yeah.
It's about the passive income, Chuck. I'm ready to retire.
How much are you making in passive right now, roughly?
Roughly? Probably right around 20, maybe north of 20K a month.
Hey, did he just say $20,000 a month?
Yeah, $250,000 a year. No, but listen, there's guys out there much bigger than me, man. I'm not. Look, here's the deal.
Yeah.
My number, being incredibly blessed and lucky and thankful and appreciative and everything, I don't need more than that.
Yeah.
But I've got a couple kids and I want to make sure that they're taken care of. So if I could I don't want to sell my properties.
Yeah.
I just want to make that passive income. I mean, if I can't live on $250,000 a year for the rest of my life and never touch the properties,
Yeah.
I did something wrong. I've spent too much time in the casinos.
But I'm sure if you find another deal, you'll
I'll take them down. I'm just not pushing so much on the real estate sales side.
Yeah.
Now I'm just kind of hovering. The money's just building itself, and then all of a sudden I realize, 4 years went by. I've got $1 million in the bank.
So what's the game plan for Richard? I mean, is this it? Are you done?
Yeah, man. I think it's just to enjoy life now and make sure I mentor my kids and maybe help other people that need help. I'm not in it for the money anymore.
Yeah.
I'm really not. I did the race, and this was all in 10 years.
Yeah. How'd you actually get started?
In real estate?
Yeah, like what actually got you started into downtown? Like,
Okay, so I used to, again, another business.
Yeah.
I had a manufacturing company of furniture, and they were opening up the World Market Center here, which was part of, it wasn't at the point, was High Point was the biggest furniture market in the country, and that was in North Carolina. But then they said, hey, we're going to open up the World Market Center in California. I mean, in Nevada, in Las Vegas. And I said, okay, well, I want to be part of that. So I sold my business in Los Angeles and moved here to do that. And then I realized that they wanted $20 a foot, and the smallest space they had was 2,000 square feet.
Oh, wow.
And I wasn't going to pay somebody $40,000 a month for rent. And they were only open at the time three times a year for the shows. So what I turned around and did was I went and bought a building, which was my first building on the corner here, and put my furniture store there. It was my showroom.
Okay.
And I used to go to the shows with a people mover, a bus, And anybody interested in looking at the imported furniture I was bringing in, how you doing? I used to go ahead and bust them from the World Market Center to my showroom
Yeah.
and write the paper.
Okay.
Writing paper meaning selling them
Yeah.
the furniture. So that's where it took off. I met two realtors that didn't put the deal together the way I wanted to. They were trying to hustle me. And I went ahead and just said, look, you know what? I'm not going to trust anybody to do my business better than I can. I want to treat myself the way I would treat other people. And I went and got my license. And I said, you know, how do I reinvent myself?
Yeah.
And I said,
So you basically pretty much lost it all.
everything.
Everything in
Everything.
2008, and you came back on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Way on top.
Oh, that's right. Way on top.
No, seriously.
I know.
So what happened was, before I said, look, I gotta suck it up. I gotta move out of a 5,000 square foot house
Yeah.
because I'm giving it back to the bank.
Okay.
I bought a house for $20,000,
Okay.
20 grand
And that was here in downtown.
downtown. I said, I'm gonna
And
fix it up.
this is back when this place did not look anything like the way it looks today. It was pretty rough. And you took a chance.
I scrapped a few times in the street, just like you and me in the parking lot. Yeah, I had to have a couple tenants in some of the houses on the street that I predominantly own. They were infested with drug addicts, you know, needle users, and want to be tough guys, and it was tough for a little while there.
Yeah.
And we through long conversations and some other things, we had to come to Jesus meetings.
So at that point, you buy your first property around 20,000. You rehab it. You're into real estate. And I know when we met,
Go ahead.
you were like this guy was like the short sale king,
Yeah.
right? Is that where you made the bulk of the money at that point?
Actually, you know, I did well trading properties back then, but you got to understand,
Yeah.
it's 3% commission on a $30,000 house.
That's not that much.
It's $900. It's a good bottle of wine. What happened was, everybody back then was downtown at Nevada Legal News and buying stuff directly off the courtroom floor or in the parking lot of Nevada Legal News when they moved out there, and everybody was buying and flipping. And that's when I was telling you, Chuck, it's when you were like, look, let's flip, and I go, Chuck, the real play is to hold.
Yeah.
The big money, Blackstone, Frio, all the big hedge funds were coming in
That's right.
to buy and hold.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, well, look, these guys are 100 million deep pockets, 200 million, $500 million. They know way more than other people.
That's true.
So I started buying 3, flipping 2, keeping 1 on the 5-year hold. So this is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. And then a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. I get $1,200 a month, $875 and $875.
How do you manage all this properties? Do you manage it yourself?
I self-manage.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it needs a personal touch. I mean, I've tried to use property managers before,
Yeah.
but they just don't stay on top of it. And by the way, all my tenants are pretty much long-term tenants.
Yeah.
They only leave my properties if they have to leave the state.
Gotcha.
Or I sell them a property. They're like, Rich, I'm ready now. How do you help me finance?
So what is it that you do that's different from a property management? Are you constantly micromanaging? Do you
No.
kinda like
No,
as soon as
because
something goes wrong, you
I have my own
fix it?
vendors. Yeah, I have vendors that I use. I put a nuisance clause in my contracts that say that the tenant's after 60 days, the tenant's responsible for the first $150, and then I keep home warranties on the properties.
Okay.
So my home warranties are $75 service charge.
Yeah.
So when somebody calls me up and says, "Oh, the toilet's clogged," I said, "Great, call the home warranty. They'll come out. You write them a check for $75."
Okay. That's a good way to do it. So
Yeah, my phone doesn't ring in the middle of the night.